Hey, we are Chris and Teresa and are obsessed with all things fiber and guiding you on your fiber arts journey. We own a successful fiber processing mill, an online needle felting business, experienced at raising all fiber animals, and are renovating a 100-year-old school into a fiber arts retreat center.
Processing, needle felting, yarn, roving, fiber animals, and our renovating progress are all topics discussed here. Think of this as your one-stop shop for advice, information, tips, and getting your questions answered on all things fiber, from raising the animals to the finished product and everything in between. So pull up a seat, make sure you're cozy, and get ready to be inspired while you learn. This is EweTube.
Welcome to EweTube 91. And I'm going to hold my head cockeyed like this the whole time because we are in the retail store.
And that's why you're holding your...
No, because of these amazing floor-to-ceiling windows. And it's late in the day and the sun is setting, so it's shining in its glorious display. But it's in my eyes.
So our eyes will be shadowed.
But it's okay. It's well worth it because it's just beautiful in here. Mm-hmm. And we want to, first of all, give a shout out to Mrs. Townley and Mrs. Henriksen.
Mm-hmm. They came and they were on their hands and knees cleaning in here.
They did attention to detail. I tell you, all of these ladies rocked it. They cleaned all the woodwork. They lemon oiled all the woodwork. It's beautiful.
It's very nice. Mm-hmm. They went above and beyond.
Absolutely, we were so thankful.
They aren't painters, so they didn't want to help with that. So they just wanted to help in some way, and so they came up with cleaning.
And they
do an amazing job. They know what their gift is.
Yes, absolutely. So it was. Excuse me.
That's Katie.
Hi, Katie. That's our event coordinator, Katie. I'm just gonna have to wait. Anyway, okay. So as you can see here, we've got our beautiful yarns displayed they just look so beautiful there.
In our shelving.
In our shelving, yep.
So we just started moving stuff in here today. Yep. After they cleaned it all up, the floors are done, ready.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Light switch, you just switch the lights on.
And you can plug something into the outlet and it works. It's such an amazing thing.
Beautiful in here.
Yep, it does.
It's amazing to think how, this was the first room we cleaned it up, and we called it our headquarters, where we would just meet if we were gonna meet. We had a table in here. It was freezing cold in the winter and kind of warm in the summer, and
the windows are all boarded up, and now it's
beautiful.
It takes your breath away. And every now and then you might hear scaffolding rolling across the floor because
Jeff is up there painting in the honeymoon suite right now. So.
Yep, and the tiling is going to start tomorrow in the bathroom there because that's all been painted, and Jeff is putting the final coat on the ceiling up there.
Mm-hmm. And he just got done with Libby's apartment ceiling. Yep. Moved over there.
So now the electricians can get all the lights up there, including the cute little chandeliers that go up there. It'll be fun. Anxious to see those. That'll be good. Yep. Alrighty, onward.
So just finished lambing this week. We had our last lamb, I think it was 2 days ago. And it was super cute. For some reason, the last lamb was different than all the other lambs. It was, I don't know how to describe it. And super white.
Yes.
And it's got more hair. Anyway, I don't know. It's Cormo.
Which is bizarre.
Yeah.
It's just,
And it's super cute.
Super cute. Super soft ears.
We
was a big one too.
We were just out at the farm earlier today to give you a little highlight of how we were finished lambing and to give you a little peek at all the baby lambs. So here we are we're behind the lambing barn. We officially finished lambing this last week, a couple days ago. This one here he needs a little supplement, or she does, so we give her a little bottle.
Love them.
So we wanted to share a little bit of the sheep. This one was super tiny when it was born. So And that one was one of the newest ones, just born a few days ago. That one looks Cornwall Romney. I'm not even sure right now without looking it up, but
So soft.
this one looks Cornwall Romney as well. So,
And you can just hear them.
the moms are a little upset because we took their babies.
Oh,
Try and share
yes.
them.
Yes. Okay.
So we're gonna head across to where all the other lambs are. So here we are in this is where we bring all the sheep after they've gotten acquainted with their lambs. We leave them in their little pens in the barn for a couple days, and then we bring them across over here. So this is where most of the sheep are. It was just the bottle lambs that we had behind the barn. Yeah, we're hoping there's some that hang out behind us. You can see them. We're surrounded by sheep and lambs crying.
It's lovely. It's such a beautiful day.
Yes. This is the hill behind me is like a manure pile. That's how we clean the pen, and it's piled up there. But the lambs like it to play and jump around on, so I can see that from the house. It's kind of fun to watch them running and jumping on there. I've shared some videos of them doing that on the last EweTube. But I doubt they're going to do this just because we're doing this. But it would be nice if they would go and do it. So they're actually now all finding their moms and having a little snack.
Yep, that's exactly what they're doing.
Everybody.
Yep.
We're officially done lambing until next year. So
And you had how many lambs?
we had 60 lambs. So very good year, I would say.
Yeah. Just beautiful.
And everybody's doing good.
They all look
looking
healthy.
good. They all need to be, I need to heavily monitor them now. It just takes like a day. If you miss for a day when somebody has a cough, and then it just goes downhill from there. So if they get pneumonia, it just goes really fast on these baby lambs. So I have to watch them carefully and make sure they're all fine. You pretty much have to be out here for a while listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can hear if they have different breathing, or just watch for lambs that don't get up. And you can
And
walk
then
up
if you
to
catch
them.
it early enough and you
Then you can
try to
treat
feel
it.
them and go like this,
Yeah.
you have something on your lips. Yep.
Here,
No.
bugs.
It was a spider actually.
A spider. Spider on my lip. So that was a little peek into the sheep and the baby lambs and where we're at. We had 60 lambs and we're all finished. So
And they're cute as can be.
and next year we've already increased the flock quite a bit, and we're increasing it a little more. So that's pretty exciting. Next year we'll bring even more lambs because we need that many lambs for to keep up with production here and all the sales, online sales, and people that come here to the school and purchase. So we needed to add a few more. So
Exciting. Love it. Yeah. Yep. And I have been neglecting the mail because we are so busy here. We have, this month is just going to be ridiculous in a good way, tiring way, but there's so much that needs to be done in order for us to make this June 1st deadline that Teresa and I have a long list.
Steve has a long list.
Yep. Everyone is pitching in. We're asking for volunteers. If anyone wanted to volunteer, now is the time. This weekend, we're going to be painting. It'll be past the time. I mean, if you watch it Saturday morning,
Unless
and you
you
want to
come
come,
in
yes,
tomorrow,
yes,
which would be perfectly fine. Just let us know. We
Yes.
need to know
Yeah.
the supplies and food.
yep. Because Libby's
Plus,
making lunch.
we will be looking for painting volunteers again in the future when we're done with this level.
Yep. In the
We'll
dining
also-
space.
A lot of people have said they'd like to they just love to come sweep or, help clean. And that would
now's the
definitely
time.
be
Now is the time.
something we would need. There's a lot of woodwork that's just dusty.
Yeah.
And needs all wiped down.
Yep. We clean it first and then we love it up with some lemon oil and it looks
beautiful.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
We are moving some of the furniture will have been moved in here already by Saturday, but we'll be moving more furniture. So heavy lifting, there'll be opportunities. We got a bunch of beds already for the guest rooms and they'll all need to be assembled.
Oh, yes,
They
I
just
forgot
came in
about that.
boxes.
You're right.
So if anybody wanted to do, volunteer for that.
People drive by all the time and it's so neat. And now, this is awesome. Look at the flowers blooming on the,
Yeah, I know.
Sorry. Yes, volunteers.
Beautiful windows.
Yes, contact us.
You know what you're good at. So.
Yes.
Oh, and we'll bring that up later.
Oh, okay. Onward. We went to pick up, Teresa and I, we picked out all the paint for the guest rooms. And
we
got
thought it was going to be
Diamond Vogel here in Fargo. Oh, great Scott.
Yeah.
I would recommend their paint is phenomenal. I mean, the coverage and I've used,
helpful.
And they were so helpful. I mean, here we came in, we had all these different colors. We came in with quilts and we're like, we don't even know where to start. And oh my goodness, this gal was amazing. She helped us. She had such an eye for color.
She knew what would go with this, and then like 2 color variations that we could choose from, which was so helpful. We were kind of thinking, I was dreading it because I thought it was going to be horrible.
It was going to be a 3-hour ordeal, and
it went really fast, and we're really happy with.
And it'll all be here tomorrow.
Yeah,
they're delivering it, and they are just, oh man, they're so nice in there too. I would highly recommend Diamond Vogel, and their paints are amazing. And I've tried them all, believe me. All right, and we also picked the chairs, the style of the chairs for the dining room.
Which are kind of library chairs.
Yeah.
Because we thought they were fitting for the school.
Yep, they're pretty cool.
And then the tables to go with them for the dining room.
We're waiting for pricing because lead times on all this stuff, we're a little nervous because, man, everything is taking longer than,
Yeah,
but,
there's a lot of things that are just out of stock or it's hard to get things right now. So
it is.
It's kind of scary.
It is. And then what else did we do? Which was so cool.
We are renting some pasture behind the school, and a lot of the, a good portion of my sheep will be coming for the summer behind the school, and we needed some kind of livestock guardian, and we didn't want to bring dogs because nobody would be here to make sure they stick around and stay with the sheep. So we needed some llamas, and Chris found some llamas, and
they're good ones.
We went and picked them up on a couple days ago.
It was awesome, and they're at my place right now with the alpacas and the sheep there, and all of them will be moving here. The alpacas, the sheep that I have, and the llamas, really nice llamas, really. And the one llama, Fred and Barney, the one llama is massive. Oh, great Scott, he's a big boy, I tell you. Wow.
So,
and Barney has beautiful fiber, so I'm really looking forward to doing some gorgeous llama roving, because llama roving is very fun to spin because it's such a long staple length. It's very fun to spin and soft too. Whereas Fred is a little more typical llama. A lot of guard hairs, a lot of long guard hairs, and won't be quite the.
And I haven't been around llamas at all, really, and so it's been interesting to see how they run, how they walk.
The sounds.
It's all different.
Yeah,
the sounds that they make, and so I'm kind of looking forward to being able to watch them and see what they do, and hopefully they protect the sheep really well.
Oh, they will.
One is spotted, and then they've got unique.
One is like a paint.
Patterns.
Yeah. The other one's Appaloosa, and the other one is kind of a paint. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Fred and Barney.
They'll be here for visitors.
You get to meet them, feed them. They like to eat out of your hands. They don't have top teeth, so they can't bite you.
Yeah.
So, yep. Yeah.
So that was an exciting part of our week.
And our product feature is
This yarn.
We got a whole bunch of it back here. Here is all sorts of yarn. This right here, this is wool. This is Romney wool. Isn't it gorgeous? This is Romney wool, Cornwall wool, and 10% sari silk. There's no dye in here. The only color that's in here is sari silk. It's gorgeous.
This is alpaca. Very, very soft.
Very soft, yes.
So we have all this here at the Gnome Schoolhouse.
Yep.
We have some of these online.
Yep, and this is pretty. This was hand painted. Isn't that gorgeous? This is alpaca.
And all made.
From our little dudes and dudettes.
Lots of colors.
Yeah,
And
we'll be adding more and more.
They look very beautiful in our shelving.
Oh, we love them. Yep, absolutely love them. All right, and school update. Nobody wanted to give us a school update. They all said wait till next week. So Steve will be back next week to give us a school update next week in a greater length. So,
we walked around and give you our own little tour. So right now we mentioned Jeff is painting upstairs, so he doesn't want to be on video. Okay, so this is our new sidewalk that got poured last week up there, and then this just got poured today. And we're behind the gym to the east, and this is the new addition here. And this will be our courtyard, and we're gonna have a big shade tree right here.
So are we putting grass around that, or are we
Yes.
landscaping around that?
Well, either grass or some flowers or something. I'm thinking grass.
Okay.
And then over here is vines climbing up the side of, this is where the deck goes. I'm hoping you can see that, I'm not sure. The deck is over here.
Great.
And then we'll have shrubs and flowers and everything over here.
And this will all be grass.
Where Chris is there's the deck up there on top of the fire suppression house.
And the steps will come down right here on the corner, and they're 8 feet wide. So there'll be plenty of room for the father of the bride and the bride to walk down together. It's gonna be beautiful. And then we're gonna have the vines growing up over this. All right, and here we are. This is the south wall of the gym, and this is wool, 100% wool roving that is being woven onto this wall. And Kat and Libby are rocking it. We absolutely love it. And this is going to be the entire, on top of the brick here, all the way on this wall on the south side here. And we love it. And it's gonna help with sound, and it's an amazing piece. And they're using wire as the warp, and the warp goes up and down, and then the wool is the weft that goes in and out of the wire, and it looks just beautiful. They're doing a beautiful job.
We walked around to share a few of the updates ourselves.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are visuals
Yep.
of all the things that have been happening here. And then we're moving on to questions. I was wondering if there will be a time when you will have a weaving retreat.
Yes,
Yes,
it's in the
planning.
works.
Yeah.
It's in the works. Stay tuned.
Many plans for the summer. We've already had several people ask. They're going to be traveling and they want to be here when there's a retreat or when there's a class. So we've been trying to get all those scheduled. So.
Plus,
So you can
get all the
make it
work
work.
done in here.
Yeah.
It's been a little daunting. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's all
there's
good.
a lot of stuff that needs to happen online too that I was trying to be ahead of, but just it didn't work. So maybe you would also need at a bit later time so last week we asked for volunteers for painting. And so she says another volunteer weekend to plant flowers, etc. in your flower beds. Though the weather has been insane, hot, cold, etc., you could also add a list of plants you would appreciate to have in specific areas, and those of us crafting impaired could also assist, as we are thoroughly entertained. maybe even donate from a list of plants we could donate. Spring is the time, of course. It would mean more of your time to organize and make sure that you don't end up with 500 petunias, though it would probably be pretty. It would be nice if you could also include perennials that you could use and maybe free up some of the funds you had designated from that area and move to another. Just a thought. Get those wool scraps ready to be included to cut down on the watering. Just another thing to add to your list, but hopefully that would free you up from your other things. So that was very, very sweet. And we had lots of ideas that we really, really appreciate. But we like this one, but we're not exactly sure what we're looking for. So if somebody has something that they want to plants they want to donate.
Yeah, if they have to split their hostas or daylilies or what have you.
We would love them.
Absolutely.
And we will make them work in our landscape. We have a lot of places to landscape.
Lots.
You could let us know what you have, and if there's something that definitely wouldn't work, we would.
Yeah, I mean, we've got north, south, east, and we've got all, you know, from shade to full sun. So.
And if we got so many, we're prepared to make another flower bed here or there, because I think that would be
I'm
wonderful.
feeling a wood tick.
And then we were outside with the sheep earlier, so
maybe not.
There's wood ticks
Anyway.
everywhere. So if you wanted to help volunteer, we will have a planting weekend. That would be awesome.
Absolutely.
Lots of things to do there.
Plus, weeding in general, oh my goodness. We just noticed the front, because we'd planted the front of that would be the west side of the gym last year with perennials. And they're all coming, they look great, but so are the weeds. And we're a little,
Yeah, we need to get some plastic or
something,
some other stuff in there. So we're looking for volunteers for that. If you have interests or gifts in that area, that would be wonderful. And she mentioned get the wool scraps. So we do have what we call felted fertilizer, and it is felt scraps from the other products that we make, and we put that in when we plant things, and it helps to keep the moisture with the roots there. So.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
I love having coffee with you on Saturday mornings. I'm new to needle felting. I like it. I want to be better. I did get the gnomes and put them together. I don't know if the academy is for me. I am back and forth between try it and you don't have time for that. How much time and experience do I need to make the academy worthwhile? So you don't need a lot of time, because you can work on it as you have time. It's not like scheduled classes that you have to be there at a certain time. There's video courses, and you work through them at your own pace. If you want to take your time on something, that's perfectly fine. If the one goes quicker, that's fine as well. And you can rewind the videos and rewatch a part if you're having trouble. You can also contact me, and I will give you pointers. If you have questions, something isn't working, you can share pictures with me, and I will help you troubleshoot and figure out what you need to do. The time, it just depends on, you can make it, one week you have more time, and the next week you don't. And as far as how much experience you need, it's for beginner. I start at, very much beginner and move up to advanced. So if you're advanced, you can start there. If you're a beginner, you start there, of course, and you can skip around. I know a lot of advanced needle felters are doing the beginner courses just because they're fun, and it's a fun idea. The other fun thing is the Academy Facebook group. We share a lot of pictures of what we're working on, so it's inspirational as well. If you get to see what other people are doing, and they made it through this course, and you can see their results. It's kind of fun, and we have worked through things together, and that's been kind of fun as well. So the experience level, it doesn't matter at all what experience level you are, and just the inspiration and motivation to keep going by seeing what others are doing, I think is a great reason to be a part of the academy. So I think that.
Plus you get a percentage off of all your
you get
supplies.
15% off all of your supplies, which is really, really helpful. So that is many of the reasons why it would be worthwhile. And many do think it's worthwhile. So, And we love having coffee with you on Saturday mornings too. Except we don't even have coffee. Okay, I was wondering how far each of you are from the school. Do you have long commutes?
42 minutes.
I am 18 miles, so it doesn't take me long at all.
We're hopefully moving here very soon, and I'm hoping for a 2 to 3 minute commute.
Walking over.
Yeah,
Yes.
that'd be best.
I'm going to stay put. Teresa, how is your guardian dog that we saw as a puppy? So when we were out at the farm, is somebody else here?
No, I think this is Jeff.
Oh, he's
Leaving.
Okay, so we were out at the farm earlier with the sheep, and we got a little video of Tex, and to show you how big he's gotten. So yeah, Tex was born last spring.
May.
That's when we got him, and so he's grown quite a bit in a
About a
year.
year old, yep.
So, and then we got many wonderful ideas.
Yes.
Because we wanted ideas for the rooms.
Oh, super ideas.
Super ideas. Because we still, there's some rooms that we're not sure, but we got lots of wonderful ideas. So one of the ideas was a map theme.
We love
and
that.
we love that so much that we don't want to keep it in a room.
Yeah, we're going to incorporate that in an entry or something.
Yeah. So her idea was to have a map. So when people come and they make this trip to this fiber arts retreat center.
From Italy, as an example.
She thinks it would be fun to look at why everybody else came and what they're, so you could include a note and on the little pin where you are from. And then you could, when you come, you can read through all the other people that have come and why they came and what their fiber arts interests are. And
We loved it.
we did. We just absolutely
We're
loved
gonna
it. I
do
mean,
that.
because we're kind of excited about fiber artists meeting here and getting to know each other that way. But you can't all be here at once. So this
pretty cool.
This was pretty cool too. So
Very,
that was
very
just one
cool.
of the main
Yes.
ideas. And then a sewing room where you take the
Patterns.
people were to donate old patterns and wallpaper the wall.
Yeah,
in the room.
decoupage.
So
Doesn't that sound cool?
We want to
even
use
to
that
do
one.
just an accent wall. Oh, yeah.
And then we all, in the past, we had one about wallpapering with the newspapers, and we have the old school newspapers. So we want to do that in one of the rooms.
In the Gnome room.
Yes, we do have a gnome room. And then the animal theme throughout. So all the fiber animals.
We love that too.
And we're going to use that throughout. Each room will probably have a fiber, accent to it somewhere within, if it's just the decor or a picture or something. Because that's kind of what this is all about. So our last week's question was, what was the last graduating class from Nome School? And the answer was 1966. That was the last graduating class. And we picked a prize winner. There was many that got it right.
Yep.
And the prize winner is Sandra Kemmer.
Congratulations.
So you just need to contact us through bearcreekfelting.com or gnomeschoolhouse.com, and we will get your prize to you. Next week's question: how many windows are in the Nome Schoolhouse now? That one's a hard one.
Now.
Because we don't even know.
We don't even know.
We're going to have to go count them.
Yep.
There's a lot. And
So how
they're
about
our
whoever
favorite
gets
thing.
closest is the winner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And if there's more than one, then.
We'll draw like we usually do. Yep, absolutely.
So we have many upcoming events. So today is
Saturday. It's the
is
painting.
the painting. We have volunteer for painters, and we also have the duckling needle felting course.
Yes, the duckling is going on today.
And then we're open every Thursday evening from 5 to 9 with yummy food that Libby's been making. They're appetizers, and she's been making homemade pizzas that they're super yummy.
Oh, good. Oh my gosh, the crust.
And our grand opening is July 1st through the 4th, and that's what we're scrambling to get ready for. And we have a basket weaving retreat July 9th, 10th, and 11th. And that's filling up. There's only so many spots, so you'll want to check that out if you're interested at all. And then we have a Taste of Fiber retreat, which is July 16th through the 18th. So, and that is also filling up. And
A little bit of everything there. That'll be fun.
so you can come and enjoy those classes and stay here at the Nome Schoolhouse.
That's awesome.
And we will pamper you.
Yes. Yeah, we have something coming up. We don't quite, this is just a little sneak peek we're doing before
The grand opening.
Yes, we're doing for folks. We've had some folks that have been so generous and so supportive. We're doing a pre-grand opening gala for anyone who has donated $5,000
Or more.
and there will be more details to come.
And this will be a free event for them. So,
Drink and food.
It'll be in the school before it opens officially.
Yep, before the official ribbon cutting even. So, yeah.
Yeah, so there's many options to give under the donate tab at gnomeschoolhouse.com. So
Yeah, and we can't thank you enough and can't express how it's needed. We are praying for a little manna from heaven, let me tell you, to get us to the finish line here now. And
yes, it's been getting harder as we get closer to the end.
It is. There's so many things that have come up.
And we have shared that the past few weeks, and people have been stepping forward, and it's amazing.
It's been amazing.
They have purchased bricks for the fireplace, which we have officially closed out. I think we have. Are we?
No, we've closed that. Yeah.
The fireplace bricks are done now. And we had many people donate for that, and we appreciate that. We had checks coming in the mail. That was pretty amazing.
Wonderful. It was wonderful.
It was nice to know that people are listening and they understand, and that's been pretty heartwarming.
And so if you have the means, if you're at all able to give more, oh goodness, we hate to even ask, but man, we don't even know where to turn anymore. We've maxed out our loans. We've but it is what it is. It's all good. So God bless you all, and thank you. And
we didn't have a signal for the end this time.
Oh, okay, ready?
That's all, folks.